Hey everyone, welcome back to Explore with Jominta. If you are new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that button, notification bell. You know what? Today we are diving into a hot topic, comparing the cost of living in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia versus the UK. Many people have asked me this, but I waited just to have a view of UK again, and then I compare these costs. I've experienced firsthand the differences in expenses, and trust me, some of them might surprise you. So this is kind of a cozy talk with you to share all the costs that, a normal typical family would have, but it would depend on each family and how they spend their money. But this is just the general costs. Now let's start with accommodation. So in Jeddah, you can rent a modern one-bedroom apartment in a good area for about roughly £530 to £850 a month. Meanwhile, here in the UK, I've looked at prices, especially in cities like London and even in Kent, where we live in one of the big towns. The same one bedroom could easily cost you anywhere between 1,300 to 1,007, trust me, yes. Fully furnished one bedroom apartment cost about 1,500 to 1,007. So the difference is really huge, and if you need more space, renting in Jeddah is much more budget friendly than in the UK. Next up, we talk about almighty utility bills. So this one is a game changer. In Saudi Arabia, electricity is heavily subsidized, and we know why. So for a small apartment, you might just pay about 150 to 300 reals, which is £30 to £65 a month. When it comes to water, it's almost negligible. It's like you're not paying for water bill at all. But in the UK, we all know utility costs can hit about £150 to £250 per month in the winter months. Plus, water bills, council tax, and other fees add up so fast. Honestly, I felt the pinch as soon as we moved back. So the next one is food, which everyone needs food. Let's talk about food. In Jeddah, fresh fruits, vegetables, and meat are way cheaper. I was surprised as well. A kilo of chicken might cost you 15 to 20 reals or 3 to 4 pounds, while in the UK the same would be at least 5 to 7 pounds. I came back buying just a box of chicken fillet or chicken thigh fillet, and it was £6 something. I was like, what? I buy this for £3 in Jeddah. When it comes to dining out in Jeddah, you can grab a meal for 30 reals, which is £6. Whereas in the UK, eating out 15 to 20 pounds per meal. That is why I loved eating out in Saudi. So much variety, and it didn't break the bank. One major difference though is transportation. So in Jeddah, most people rely on cars, and fuel is unbelievably cheap. We know that. About 2 to 3 reals per a liter, which is about 40 p to 60p per liter. Compare that to the UK, where petrol can be over £1.50 per liter. We know why this is so. Public transport in the UK is good, but expensive. A monthly train pass can cost you anywhere between £100 to £300, whereas taxis in Jeddah are quite affordable. So, especially with apps like Uber and Careem, when I am going out with the kids or if I'm going out all by myself, I spend about in and out £20. But I came to the UK, going out and back, I spent about £44. That's just for a taxi ride. Now we come to taxes. So I'm not a professional in this. It's just information that I'm giving out and my first-hand experience. Everyone and their perception of it. In Saudi, there's no income tax. Whatever you earn you keep it. In the UK, income tax and national insurance can take a big chunk of your salary. If you earn around £30,000 a year, you might take home only £24,000 after taxes. This is really something to think about when comparing job offers. And talking to so many people since moving there and starting my YouTube channel, what I've come to know is people want to move there because of the income tax that they are not charged, and they are able to get more money, even if it's the same pay that they are getting a month. They know that everything comes to them. So is living in Jeddah expensive or cheaper than the UK? You do the maths for yourself. Overall, yes, for me, I would say it's very cheap. Housing, utilities, food, and fuel are all significantly cheaper in Saudi Arabia, especially in Jeddah, where I have experienced. But the UK has benefits like free healthcare and a more structured public transport system, which I just hope can be dependable, especially in the winter months. Because from experience, when I used to travel to London to work, especially in the winter months, trains will always delay. So you pay a lot for trains, but the system is structured. But then sometimes you can't really rely on the system here in the UK, especially winter months. Trains can be very, very tricky. At the end of the day, it depends on your lifestyle and priorities. So you can come and live in Saudi Arabia and live like you're on holiday every day, and you might spend a lot. You might want to always travel to places every weekend because you might feel it's boring. So you might end up spending all of your money. It depends on everyone and how they will see living in Saudi as, especially depending on their lifestyle, as I've mentioned already. What do you think? Would you prefer life in Saudi Arabia or the UK? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And whatever topic you want me to talk about regarding Saudi Arabia, just let me know in the comment below. Remember that when you mention Saudi Arabia, the news and the media says so many things. So do your own research and stay informed, because I went there and I noticed that most of the things that are said in the media aren't true. So you know what? See you in the next video. Watch my next video on how to move to Saudi Arabia with family, or even if you are coming alone.